6 days ago I picked up this nuke here. That's actually my box, but the bees inside and the frames from Reed Beekeeping at beewild.com. I'll have the link below. And they have been taking up sugar water like crazy. I put the entrance feeder in here so I can monitor how much they've been drinking. They are taking 2 quarts of sugar water every 24 hours, and I've been giving it to them in 1 quart increments there, so I think if I would have just given them a gallon at a time, they'd be drinking more. So what that means to me is that they're really busy. They're probably either storing it or pulling comb, because when you get a new nuke, you get 4 or 5 frames of bees, including the queen, and then you add 4 or 5 new frames. So my thinking is that they are probably pulling the plastic foundation that's in there. So it hasn't been 7 days yet, but tomorrow I've got a really busy schedule with the 7th Annual Houston Preparedness Fair, and so I'm going to go in and take care of these bees today. With the new nuke and how much sugar water they've been drinking, I feel like I'm taking care of a newborn, up all the time watching the sugar water, so I decided to go ahead and make up a larger batch, which I did here. I heated up some water just so it was warm, added the sugar 1-to-1 ratio. Now I'm going to put the top feeder on top of the beehive so I don't have to come out here and feed them as often. That'll give me a break, make sure that they have all the sugar water that they need to have the food that they need to be able to feed themselves and pull comb. So I have everything ready, so when I open up the hive I don't have to spend very much time in the hive. Just in case they are out of room, I also have another brood box here ready for them to expand into, just in case they've already filled up the frames that they have in the original brood box. I've got a bottle of sugar water here. I've had it for quite a while. I decided if I am going to use this brood box, I'll go ahead and spray down the plastic foundation, just kind of get them started on that. Although I've had great success without spraying anything on the plastic foundation, and they've pulled it. I just lifted the top cover after giving it a couple puffs of smoke, and there are a lot of bees on top of here, so I know this hive is doing really well. We've got lots of bees on the bottom of the inner cover. They're pulling wax on top of there, and you can see the new wax that they pulled in here, so they are very, very busy. Wow, I could not be more pleased. Look at this. This is a brand new empty plastic foundation that we put in when I got the nuke. And look at that, they pulled it from corner to corner, and they've got it filled with honey, both sides. Absolutely amazing. Yes, these girls are ready for a new brood box. This is frame number 7 out of the 8-frame hive. Look at that frame. Pulled in less than 7 days, corner to corner, and full of honey. I love the genetics from Reed Beekeeping. They always provide the best queens. As you can tell, there's no bees in the air. They're very gentle and very productive. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. Frame 8, completely pulled here. I don't need to go any further. I know the queen's doing a good job. I know the bees are doing a good job. Actually, I will go and look for eggs. That brood box is easily 95% or more completely full of either honey or larvae or capped brood. So I've got to go ahead and add another brood box. I've got everything ready, so I'm going to go ahead and spray that down quickly with some sugar water just because I have it. Typically I just put it on there and not worry about it, and let these girls keep up their great job. I went ahead and scraped off the comb that they made on the bottom of the inner cover, and I'll put that in my honeycomb pile, so as I start making candles or lotions and so forth, I'll have that ready. But this is brand new fresh comb, less than a week old. I took it off because I didn't want them getting into any bad habits. So they've got brand new frames here. They should be happy with that. I sprayed them down lightly with some sugar water, just to give them maybe a start, and now we're ready to add the top feeder to it. Okay, I've got the top feeder on there. As you can see, the little floats here are floating well. I got this from Brushy Mountain Beekeeping, which is where I get all my equipment. Very happy with it because I can simply slide back the inner cover and the outer cover, add some more sugar water to it, and close it back up without having to get inside the hive. I don't have to take up a slot inside the hive for sugar water, and so this was a great solution for me. I really like it. Okay, I'm all done with the hive. I couldn't be happier with the queen, with the production of the hive, how they pulled that plastic foundation, how they filled it up with honey, how the queen has laid the frames. So I'm very, very happy with these bees. And also with Kenny and Wendy Reed. I know they take very good care of the bees. They feed them while they're building the nukes. So when I got my nuke from the Reeds, I knew they were healthy bees to start with. They get new queens every year, specifically for the genetics. They spend a lot of money on their queens. So when you get a new hive, you know you've got the best quality queen you can get. I'm excited to see the progress of this hive. I'll check it in a couple days to make sure they've got enough sugar water. But other than that, I'll leave them alone and let them do their thing. This is a very happy LDS prepper reminding you, if you are prepared, you shall not fear. And if you get good quality bees from a reliable beekeeper, you'll have a great healthy hive.